kind of jumped over you, Brice, and talking about Amarion Stewart. You put in a crystal ball for Amarion a little while ago. I know you talked to Taylor Tatum. I mean, these offensive prospects that, again, you get your quarterback in the fold, suddenly your odds go way up, and they're pretty high, especially for Amarion, who I know you like Michigan for.
Yeah, he's a 4-star wide receiver out of Chicago, Illinois. And Sam, we actually had him in the studio. We talked to him and his mom. It was pretty evident. I mean, since talking to him in the studio, but even before that, that he really liked Michigan. And not only why he liked Michigan was because of Ron Bellamy, the wide receivers coach, which he made a point blank clear. He has a great relationship with him. And so he knows guys on the team. You know, you got the Illinois connection with JJ already there, AJ Henning, Trevor Keegan. I mean, the list goes on of Illinois prospects on the current roster. But he seemed to really come away from a good bond with not only the players on the team, the coaching staff, everything, the culture, everything Michigan offers. He seems to really like. I know he's got a current top 7. He made it very clear to us, though, that might not be his final 7. That's just his current top 7. But I like where Michigan sits. He's been up to campus several times. He's been up for game day visits. The Michigan State game was one. I think he came up for another game earlier than that. Then he came up for the barbecue. He's even camped at Michigan. So he's experienced it all. And this is a guy that is very high on Michigan's board. I mean, when he did camp, Michigan kind of put him through the ringer, and he passed all the tests with flying colors. I mean, this is a guy they really liked. And I know, Sam, you talked about the last podcast. Once he kind of cleared the checkpoints in terms of the camp and how well he did, he was hanging out with Jane Davis. He was hanging out with the Providence State crew. And so that kind of is reading the tea leaves, sort of saying, hey, this is going to be a guy we really want in the class. And obviously, I put in a crystal ball. Steve, I think he put in one. And I don't know if you're close, but I think you're thinking about it.
So, I think Michigan, it definitely leads for Amarion Stewart. I think, look, if you put them, if you made them so they had to answer the question, I think it would be Michigan. Here, my only pause with the crystal ball is right now he isn't thinking about making a decision. He's talking about pushing it all the way out to the early signing period, maybe even the late signing period of his senior. So maybe even a year from now. And that's my reluctance, kind of wanting him, waiting to see for him to get out, how he reacts to being more places. I think it's a steep hill for another school to climb, but I don't think it's impossible. So I think you guys are on point when you say Michigan is the clear favorite. I'm just a little more. Look, you guys are younger than me, so you're more of a risk taker. You're bigger risk takers than I am. I tend to be a little more conservative with my crystal ball calls, but I think that you guys are spot on with saying Michigan leads. And if we were closer to signing day, I absolutely would put it in. And I still may go early. That's how much I feel like Michigan is out front.